Hello, Dave Stavlin here. I want to do a couple examples for you of how to find cosine, sine, and tangent using the unit circle. So let's start with cosine. We know that the cosine of an angle equals the x value. So if we wanted to find the cosine of 60 degrees, we would find 60 degrees, find the x value, which is 1/2. Let's say that we wanted to find the cosine of 150 degrees. We would go to 150 degrees, find the x value, and determine its negative square root of 3/2. Let's talk about sine. We know the sine of an angle is equal to y. So let's say we wanted to find the sine of 30 degrees. We would find 30 degrees. There's the coordinates. The y value is 1/2. Let's find the sine of 210 degrees. We would find 210 degrees. The sine value is the y, so it would be negative 1/2. Excuse me. Now, let's do the complicated ones. Let's do tangent. You will remember that the tangent of an angle is y over x. So let's say that we wanted to find the tangent of 60 degrees. All right, so the tangent of 60 would be the y value, which is the square root of 3/2, divided by the x value, which is 1/2. So that's the start. Now what we have to do is we have to simplify this. Now, you'll remember that this is the same as square root of 3/2 divided by 1/2. And whenever you divide by a fraction, it's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. And now we can simplify, and square root of 3/1 is square root of 3. So the tangent of 60 is square root of 3. Now let's verify that. Tangent of 60 is 1.73. The square root of 3 is 1.73. So we've done it correctly. All right, let's do one more. Let's calculate the tangent of 150 degrees. So we know that the tangent is y over x, so we find 150. The y value is 1/2, and the x value is negative square root of 3/2. So we've done the first part correctly. Now we have to simplify this division of fractions. This is the same as 1/2 divided by negative square root of 3/2. Whenever we divide fractions, we know it's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. And in this case, we would have, the 2's would cancel, and so we would have negative 1 over the square root of 3. And, well, this gets ugly. Negative 1 over the square root of 3. You know that we're not allowed to have radicals in the denominator, so we need to multiply by square root of 3 over square root of 3. And let's see, we would get negative 1 times the square root of 3. And square root of 3 times square root of 3 is the square root of 9, which is 3. So there we have it. Now let's verify that we did all this work correctly. Tangent of 150, and then let's do this. Negative square root of 3 divided by 3, and we got the same answer. So the difference between a decimal and this is that a decimal is considered an approximate answer, and with the radical, this is considered an exact value or an exact answer. All right, I hope with that information you can do everything that you need to do.